Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we shall discuss why is the UK getting poorer. The UK is facing an economic crisis that has left many people feeling financially worse off than they were a decade ago. Rising living costs, stagnant wages, and weak economic growth have made life increasingly difficult for millions. The country, once a leading global economic power, now finds itself struggling with declining living standards. But why is this happening? In this video, we'll break down the key reasons behind the UK's economic decline, including low productivity, Brexit, inflation, falling real wages, and the housing crisis. Low productivity. One of the biggest reasons for the UK's economic struggles is its low productivity growth. Productivity measures how much value each worker produces, and the UK has seen very little growth in this area since the 2008 financial crisis. In contrast, other major economies like the US, Germany, and France have managed to boost productivity, leading to higher wages and stronger economic growth. Brexit. Another major factor is Brexit, which has had a significant economic impact since the UK left the European Union in 2020. The EU is the UK's largest trading partner, and new trade barriers have made importing and exporting goods more expensive and complicated. Many businesses that relied on frictionless trade with the EU have faced increased costs and reduced competitiveness. Foreign investment in the UK has also declined, as some companies have chosen to relocate operations to EU countries with more stable trade relationships. High inflation and cost of living crisis. The UK experienced high inflation, peaking at over 10% in 2022 to 23, driven by global energy prices, supply chain disruptions, and domestic issues like Brexit-related trade costs. Rising food and energy prices have reduced real incomes, making people feel poorer. Housing crises. Another major factor contributing to economic decline is the housing crisis. The UK has one of the most expensive housing markets in the world, making it increasingly difficult for young people and low-income families to afford a home. The country has consistently failed to build enough housing to meet demand, leading to skyrocketing prices and rents. Home ownership, once a key part of economic security, is now out of reach for many. At the same time, those who do own homes are facing rising mortgage costs due to increasing interest rates. High housing costs reduce disposable income, meaning people have less money to spend in the wider economy, which further slows down growth. Weak public services and an aging population. Finally, weak public services and an aging population are also dragging down the UK economy. Years of underinvestment in infrastructure, transport, healthcare, and education have made it harder for the economy to grow. The NHS is under severe strain, with long waiting times and staff shortages, making it harder for people to stay healthy and productive. The education system is also struggling, with budget cuts affecting schools and universities, limiting opportunities for young people to develop the skills needed for a modern economy. Additionally, the UK's aging population means that fewer working-age people are supporting a growing number of retirees. This puts extra pressure on public services and reduces the overall productivity of the workforce. So, what can be done to reverse this trend? The UK needs major investment in infrastructure, education, and new technologies to boost productivity. Trade relationships must be improved to encourage investment, and immigration policies need to be adjusted to address labour shortages. Addressing the housing crisis by building more affordable homes would also ease financial pressures on millions of people. However, these solutions require strong political leadership and long-term planning, something that has been lacking in recent years. The UK's economic struggles are the result of multiple interlinked issues, including low productivity, Brexit, inflation, stagnant wages, the housing crisis, and weak public services. Without serious policy changes, the country risks falling further behind other major economies, leaving millions of people worse off. What do you think needs to change to improve the UK's economy? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of economic and political issues.